Okay guys, today's recipe is going to be egg crust pizza. Just a disclaimer, this is not a low calorie food, but it's great for those that are on high fat keto diets or super low carb diets. So what you need: 6 large eggs, 1 cup of, you can either use half and half or heavy whipping cream. I like heavy whipping cream, it makes it a little thicker. Cheese, mozzarella, whatever you want to put on your pizza. I'm putting pepperoni on this. 1 full 8-ounce portion of cream cheese. I bought the less fat to reduce the calories. It reduces the calories by like 30 for the whole thing. I bought a thing of pizza sauce. I just went and, I've never tried this Palmy brand, but it had the least amount of calories. 45 calories. Oh, never mind. I thought it said 45 calories per 1 cup, but it's 45 calories per half cup. So anyway, you need a blender because this is a pain in the ass to mix by hand, and a 13x9 cooking pan. So we just take everything, toss her all right in the blender. Oh, I forgot one ingredient. One cup of grated Parmesan cheese. One cup of the half and half or heavy whipping cream, whichever you choose. And then throw your 6 eggs in. Alrighty, and we're gonna blend that for just a minute. Oh, you want to preheat your oven to 375. It's a fairly, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a fairly runny mixture. You'll see it when I pour it into the pan. Anyway, you want to spray your pan. If you don't spray it, you're gonna have a hell of a time cleaning it. Okay, so we just pour the mixture on in. And then we're going to throw that in our oven for 10 to 13 minutes. Check it after 10. We want this to be completely cooked before we do anything else with it. So I'll be back. Okay, so we're out of the oven. My bake time was off a little bit. It's been quite a while since I've made this. At 375 in my oven, it took 17 minutes. Anyway, here's what it looks like. You want it to be fairly solid there in the middle and just starting to pull away from the edges on the outside edge without being burnt. It can be a tiny bit not solid in the middle because we're going to put it back in and cook it for a little bit longer when we're all done. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some fat on there. Whatever it's called, pizza sauce. I put the entire box in the recipe, but If you don't like that much pizza sauce, you don't have to use that much. I'm probably not going to use all of it since I'm looking at this, seeing how much it's going to be. You want to be careful when you're spreading this around because your egg is kind of a little bit sensitive yet still. It's not 100% firm set, so you'll tear up that crust if you aren't gentle when you're spreading this stuff around. So that was about half of this container. I'm actually going to adjust the recipe. Then I'm going to share with you guys so it has the correct amount of calories in it, because that was one whole container would be way too much. I did put the entire package of cheese in the recipe, and I am going to put the entire package of cheese on here because I like cheese. If I can get it open. And I went with turkey pepperoni, less calories by a mile. And I'm going to put this whole package on here also. And you can adjust the recipe by whatever you want to put on there. Before I started really paying attention to my calories, I was putting a barbecue sauce and ranch sauce base, and then I'd put chicken and pineapple and bacon bits on it, and jalapenos, and you know, whatever. You make it just like you do a pizza. Whatever you want on your pizza, put on this guy here. I also have some other very unhealthy variations for it, but I'm not going to go into those right now because we're trying to do foods that are a little on the healthier side, but still fun to eat, so we're not eating boring salads or boring broccoli or whatever. So just to kind of throw some different ideas out there. And I don't know that I'm going to get this whole package of pepperoni on here either, so I will adjust the recipe for that also, calorie wise. That's pretty good pepperoni. Okay, so anyway, I got her done. You've left your oven on, so back into the oven for just probably 4 or 5 minutes. What we're doing at this point is heating up the pizza sauce. If that center of your egg crust is a little bit soft yet, it'll solidify that and just melt the cheese and heat up the pepperoni. That's all we're doing at this point. So anyway, I'm going to measure out my pepperoni, see how much of that I have left, and I'll adjust the recipes. So anyway, I was a dork and put it on photo mode instead of video mode. Anyway, we're done. It's out of the oven. I've cut mine into 6 servings, but according to the recipe, 8 servings, 419 calories per serving. So this is what she looks like. They're nice, decent sized servings. I would suggest bumping the heat up on the oven to 400 or 405, running 12 to 15 minutes. And then after you put everything on it, put it back in for another 5 minutes or so. But it's really good. The egg crust is a little bit soft on this, a little bit softer than I normally like it. But anyway, as I eat it, I'll reheat it in the microwave, and as I eat it, it'll solidify it up. So that's it. This is just something, like I said, you can have a couple servings of this, and you know, as your main course for your big meal for the day, or one slice, you know, at 400 calories, and then add in your salads and vegetables and whatever else. But it's just something different. It's something so you're not eating the same boring foods over and over and over and over again. So anyway, well, like the video, subscribe to my channel. You'll see all kinds of different recipes I'm putting up. So, all right.